Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about the concept of team building. Now each brokerage, each system or model or team is going to have their own process and their own revenue sharing and different aspects of it that are make it beneficial to you, but I want to talk about conceptually why it's important and how it's become so important in the real estate industry in the last 5+ years. So the idea is, in real estate, in sales, your income is capped by your physical limitations. You can only be in one place at a time, and there's only 24 hours in a day. So eventually you are going to cap your income as an individual salesperson. And so the idea is, if I can build a team and I can train that team, and I've got 10 people on my team and I train them everything I know, and when they sell something I make 10% or 5% or whatever, the idea is now I'm in 10 places at once, right? And so I want to show you the importance of growing a team and how you can leverage that skill set and leverage that knowledge and experience into growing a team, being a team leader, being a broker, whatever that looks like in your broker. When it comes down to recruiting or attracting agents to your brokerage or your team or your model or whatever it might be, I want you to think of two things. First, you have to provide value. What are they getting from you? And most people don't understand the value of attention. The attention I give you as a mentor, most brokerages can't provide that. If I have a brokerage of 20, 30, 40, 100, 300 agents, I can't provide attention to every single agent like a new person needs. So if someone's coming to your team or your brokerage, simply giving them the attention they want and need as a new agent is a huge benefit for new agents. The second thing is sell what you have. If you haven't sold 20, 30, 40, 50 homes a year, then sell what you do have. Maybe your brokerage has a great training modules. Maybe they have a bunch of online training. They have great culture. Maybe you've got a mentor and they'll have a mentor, whatever that looks like. Lastly, I want you to think about being a good example. A lot of people in the real estate world think in order to be a good mentor, I have to be an expert. And that's not what makes a good mentor. What makes a good mentor is being a good example. Show up on time, do the appointments you're supposed to do, follow up the right way, do all the things the right way, and people on your team or in your brokerage are going to see you doing it, and then they're going to do it that way. So don't think I have to be a millionaire or sell hundreds of properties to be a good mentor. All you have to do is be a good example. Set that example for people on your team or in your brokerage, and then they're going to follow suit. So again, when you're thinking about team building, I don't want you to just think about the recruiting aspect. I want you to think of it as you're building a business. And there's a really good book called The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. And he talks about every entrepreneur wears 3 hats. They wear the technician hat, meaning they're doing whatever the business does, right? In this instance, we're selling the houses. They wear the manager hat, which means they're doing the logistics, paying the bills, helping buy, managing the business. And then they're the entrepreneur. They're the visionary. They're casting out where we're going to be in 3 years, 5 years. They're looking at where the industry is going, that kind of stuff. But every entrepreneur wears 3 hats, and the problem is most people never stop wearing that technician hat. They are a technician their entire career. They sell houses their entire career, and they can never promote themselves to manager or to entrepreneur because they can never replace themselves as the technician. And so when you're team building, what you're doing is you're taking that skill set you have, that knowledge you have, right? You know how to sell houses, you know how to do whatever it is, and you're showing someone else how to do it so that you can replace yourself as a technician, move on to the manager, and then replace yourself as a manager, move on to the entrepreneur, to the visionary. And that's where you're working with your mind, right? And that's when you get paid much more money. So that's what I want you to think about when it comes to team building is replace yourself as the technician, become the visionary, become the entrepreneur, and you can grow your income. You can multiply your income, not just grow it.